I'm having a very irrational mom moment. And so I figured I need to go to the only place where somebody will understand me. So here I am. This past weekend, I had the idea that we needed to declutter. We needed to get rid of things that we're no longer using, that most of my children have aged out of. And one of those things in particular were the little Thomas mini trains, you know, the ones, the little blind bags where they open them up. They don't know who they're going to get. They get so excited. My now 12-and-a-half-year-old collected so many of them, all of them. And at 3 years old, he knew every single one of their names, every single one. And that is like a core memory in my heart. And in the moment I decided, you know what, it's time to let it go. It's time to pass it on, pay it forward, give it to another kid. What I forgot to consider was this same week, said 12-and-a-half-year-old just got a complete room upgrade. So he got a full-size bed, new comforter and sheets that are no longer little cartoony, sheets, but they're something that I'd put on my own bed. Fast forward a few days, I completely forgot that I put those to the side. But my husband didn't. He didn't forget. In fact, he listed them on Facebook Marketplace for free, and somebody responded. And she has a little boy who has a love for Thomas the Train, and she said he would be ecstatic to receive all this Thomas the Train stuff. He forgot to tell me that he listed it, and she was just arriving now to pick up the trains. And my heart feels crushed because I was not prepared. And I had to explain to him, there's a difference between me saying I'm ready to part with something and then actually taking the steps to part with said thing, right? I took it out of the closet, put it to the side. I was not aware that we were listing it and giving it away and that it was going to leave the house. I did start this by saying I was having an irrational moment, right? While my 12-and-a-half-year-old comes in the room, I tell him someone's coming to take the trains, that it's breaking my heart, that now that I'm thinking about it, I could have saved them for his children so that when I have my grandchildren over, they can play with the toys that he played with, yada, yada, yada. And he goes on a rescue mission. He's like, okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to pull out like a couple so that you can save. Aww. And that's exactly what he did. He went and he rescued 5 of the mini trains. So now I can have them. I can preserve them. I can shellac them. I'm happy that this other mom has an opportunity to create the same kind of memories that I had the opportunity to create with my son. But man, like watching them age out of things and knowing that we're not having any other little kids to take that place, right? That place is now just unoccupied. My youngest is 5. It was a hard moment, and love my husband, not mad at him, understand that he did what I told him I was ready to do. How could he have ever understood that I wasn't actually ready to part with it? Good. It's all good. Irrational moment, sharing it because I know that I'm not the only mom out there who has these irrational moments. You're not alone. We're not crazy. We are moms and we love our kids and we treasure those moments, and some days it's going to hit hard.